fade. The journey has just begun. Trust in your heart, don't just see with your eyes. Believe and you'll find that the truth cannot hide. This dream is real. Take a look around, the truth will be revealed.
Hi everybody, Heavy Dobby here. Yes indeed, Pop Princess. It's week 3. I'm done with week 3. Can't believe it. So today starts my week 4. So here's my report card. It's round 1, phase 2, VLCD 22, injection 22, and my losses or my releases for this week of just the 7 days has been 6.7 pounds. So my grand total for 3 weeks, 21 days, has been 21.3 pounds. So that's an average of a pound a day. I'd say it was a lot of work, but I think it's more work than it is work. So I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning that this is like I said before, this protocol is very gracious. It's very generous in its releases, but it's also very unforgiving. And I'll talk a little bit about that in just a minute. I ate Swiss chard for the first time this week, and you know what? I liked it. It's very Christmassy. It's green with red veins, so it's very red and green, very Christmassy. And the thing I liked the most about it is it's about 5 times cheaper than fresh spinach. So I get, a lot more bang for my buck. So those of you who haven't tried Swiss chard, I go ahead and invest in a $1.99 bunch and give it a try. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I did a vlog all on my Thanksgiving, so I won't go into that very much, but I do want you to know that that was a real mental process for me. I'm still licking my wounds because I was really hurt by that, but I'm moving on. I'm starting to think about those kind of things and how I can reply to people who are like that more artfully. And so next time I see her, I will be very artful in my conversation with her. So many of us, I'll go back to what I was just saying about this is so much work. And I put on my notes, hogwash. Eating this on this protocol is so easy. You go into the produce department, you get 4 different fruits, and a few vegetables, and 3 pounds of meat per week, and then you leave, and maybe a few supplements here, there, and I'll try this Mrs. Dash that so and so recommended, but that's it. And I'm in the kitchen and out of the kitchen in less than 10 minutes. My George Foreman, I turn it on, I get my steamer going on the stove, and my food is ready. Now, I am trying a few soup recipes, and they take a little bit longer. But, speaking of recipes, that mariahealth.blogspot.com has the most delicious looking low carb meals. P3, of course. But oh my gosh, I have decided that I am not ready to be looking up recipes. Like Rachel, I love the Food Channel. Now, I don't have television right now, so that's a good thing. I don't see commercials and all that, and I can't turn it on the Food Channel because I could watch the Food Channel all day. I could have it on all day, and I'm sure that does something with your salivary glands. In fact, one time I had to have an upper GI where you have to drink this stuff, and then they look, they had this x-ray, and they were the cutest guys. Adorable, younger, of course. Everybody's younger than me these days, it seems. But they put me on this table, and I had to drink this stuff, and then they told me to think of some delicious food, and I'm like, what? They go, no, really, seriously, think of something really delicious. And I'm like, okay, spaghetti. You know, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything because I was on the spot. And they looked at their monitor and they went, no. And I'm like, okay. And I said, what's up? And they said, well, when your brain thinks of something delicious, the gastric juices start pumping out into your stomach, and that's what we want to see. And I'm like, oh, okay. So think, 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 think. Oh, I said, I know. I said, homemade hot bread and butter with honey drizzled on it. And they looked at the monitor and they went, yep, that's it. So I'm telling you guys, this right up here, your noggin, has so much to do with your reaction to food and what you're thinking. So be real careful on those commercials. Be real careful on what channels you watch if you're really struggling. Anyway, that's my little soapbox for you. I have not yet done my measurements. It's been, I think, a week. But I was walking in front of my husband in the living room the other day, and he said, well, I'm not going to tell you everything he said, but he said, pull your pants down. And I'm like, okay. So I did that, and he looked at my stomach. He goes, go get the tape measure. And so he helped me measure around my midriff, and I had lost 7 inches off my tummy. And I'm sure it's a lot more now. So I'll do my vlog when I have my inches measured and stuff. Because I haven't done a total measurement yet. I know Laura Ann, you know what? I leg in my finger because I've got my little cards here and I have to flip them over. Sorry. So anyway, 7 inches. That was a week ago. So I'm real excited. I have more things going on physically than I've ever talked about before. First of all, I have a very sluggish metabolism. I have destroyed my body in 45 years. When I take a painkiller, because I have a bad back, when I take a painkiller, it takes 2 hours before I feel the effect. My husband takes one, he can feel it in 20 minutes. Everything is slowed down. So, with that in mind, that has a lot to do with what my releases have been like. But, I don't have to take, I mean, it's been 3 weeks, okay? I have not taken asthma medicine. I have not had to do my inhaler in 2 weeks. So that's gone. My blood sugars are down half. They're normalizing, and I'll have more exact numbers when I go to the doctor and get this test that's called an A1C, and it gives you kind of like a 3-month report card on what your average blood sugars have been. So when I do that, probably do it in January, I'll give you a little bit more of a specific number, but they've basically dropped in half. Still a little bit on the high side, like my numbers are like 140 fasting, and so they should be a little bit lower than that, like 80 to 100, I think. So my skin has cleared up. I've had 2 big breakouts with bad skin. Before I started this protocol, I had candida for about 2.5, 3 months. Severe candida. And I want you to know it's gone. It's all cleared up. So yeah, even medicine wasn't clearing it up. I'm sleeping less, but more quality. I was going to bed like at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and sleeping all night long. 12 hours, 14 hours a night was what I was normally getting. Now I go to bed about 10, and when I wake up about 4 or 3 to 4, I'm up. So, and that has happened on other eating restrictive diets before, where when I'm focusing on getting healthy, my body doesn't need as much sleep. I had to take my ring off. It was getting so loose, it was spinning around on me, and so I have to go get a ring guard. I'm getting a little bit more social. Like I said, I ventured out to go do Thanksgiving dinner with my community, and that was a disaster. But I do go out for karaoke. I am not a good singer, but one of these nights I'll have my friend record me singing karaoke, because I want you guys to get to know me on a personal level, because I'm going to be around for a while. So what I do is I take my mug and I take my tea, and then I ask the bartender for hot tea water, and then I give her a tip. you know, big tip. So she keeps me well supplied in hot water and then a big glass of ice water with lime in it. Um, Chocolate Delight, I haven't tried it yet. I did get MCT oil and I have coconut oil and I have tried it a couple of times. It doesn't seem to affect me, but I got my MCT yesterday. In fact, I got 3 32-ounce bottles because, you know, save on shipping. Why not just get it all at once? So I made salad dressing last night and um, it was good. I used my um, hello, I'm having a brain fart. Okay, apple cider vinegar and MCT oil, and then I put in probably a teaspoon of a Mrs. Dash flavoring. I think it was tomato, basil, garlic. Yum. But my daughter said I had bad breath. I was doing her eyebrows last night, and I was right close up, you know, doing the wax, and she went, "Ooh, your breath stinks like onions and garlic." I said, "Oh, thanks. Good." I'm going to do a vlog. You guys are going to think I'm nuts. I'm going to do a vlog and teach you guys how to eat a grapefruit. Some of you aren't eating grapefruit, I know, because there's such a hassle. But I eat grapefruit when I feel like playing with my food. So I'm going to teach you how I eat a grapefruit. So look forward to that. I know, Angie, baby, you want to know, don't you? Yep. I'm keeping track. I got a new phone. Oh, gosh, where is it? Oh, it's in my pocket. No, it isn't. That's in my pocket. Anyway, got a new phone. Android. Incredible. I love phones. I can't wait. 2 years up in Verizon, and I can't wait to get another phone. Anyway, I got 11 minutes going on. It's going to be impossible. Anyway, I have this application, and it's online. I can put in my stuff. It's mynetdiary.com. And I am tracking all my food on that and tracking my weight, and that's working really well, you guys. I've got a lot of I got a lot of products that I've tried out, and I'll do a vlog on that. But most of it's come from you guys, and so thank you very much for sharing that. I really get excited about those products because it's like I can't go out and buy fast foods and pop and a breakfast roll on the way into work and stuff. So now I have all this money, and so I go out and buy products. So last night I went out and bought about 6 Mrs. Dashes and a couple of other. Oh, Michelle, I found smoked paprika and I tasted it and yum. I think I'm really gonna like that. Desiree, welcome back. You're a beautiful girl, and I can't wait to see you get some releases going and just shine, because you're a movie star. You're beautiful. Angie, oh Angie baby, I love you. I love your vlogs. I love how you're so rhetorical and how you sit outside and your cats give you a pestering look and you, oh, drink your water. Notice the candy striped straw. And I drink a gallon of water a day. Yes, I do. Oh, I sounded like Angie then, didn't I? HSN Nut. I'm so happy that you're on P3, but would you please vlog? Callie Southern Diva, I love you. I think you're here to stay. I'm excited. I love it when I turn on my computer and I go to YouTube and there you are. You've got another vlog. And Miss Rachel, you're an inspiration. You're an inspiration for these vlogs. I think if it wasn't for you and how information you are, and I'm so much into, well, if I don't have a lot to share, if I don't have enough to share, then I'm not going to share. But you are great. I can't wait to get those books. I'm going to have to probably wait till January after Christmas, but I really love scientific kind of books. I'd rather read a manual or a book like that than a novel. So, HCG Jaime, I am so glad you're back. I've missed you. I'm glad you have hopefully figured out what that rash was from, and hopefully it wasn't the HCG, but the silver, just like you said. So I'm going to be watching for you. Thank you so much for coming back. Anyway, 14 minutes, you guys. I've got to do more frequent videos and not do these one-time vlogs. Anyway, I know, gosh, there's a million of you out there that are starting your round one today that you turkey loaded and everything. Well, I've got it on my calendar. I'm going to load on Thanksgiving next year. And anyway, I'll keep notes and I'll write them. I'll write them down so that I'll do another vlog. Anyway, look forward to teaching you guys how to eat a grapefruit, and look forward to sharing some products that I've been using. So anyway, I show up to work early so I can do this. Now I got to get to work. Bye.